Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching The Dragon Prince Season 2, Episode 8, The Book of Destiny. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring this show and for being patient with me during my computer troubles, but I am back and I'm ready to jump right back into the action. Penultimate episode of Season 2. Let's go.
We've got to keep moving.
Oh yeah, he's not doing too well after using that magic.
I know we're close, Rayla, but Callum's not doing well. That's his own fault for messing with dark magic.
Yes, you're right. We must
Oh dear.
onward. I don't feel anything.
Can you feel it when I
Oof.
do this?
No.
I think he's paralysed.
I'm pinching you, Soren.
Does dark magic cure everything?
Just a tad.
Or is this the consequences of their actions and their father's actions?
Really?
Maybe you should work out what's actually wrong with him before you rush into making a cure?
Hold on, I must have something.
Calm down, you can't just do it too quickly. I know you care about your brother.
Need to find a doctor.
You shouldn't move him, be careful. I mean, you should move him very carefully, not just casually lifting him. Dark magic has consequences.
Something's down there. No!
Ooh, who's this?
We've searched everywhere. Lord Viren is nowhere to be found.
Keep looking.
He's made a
And
dark
when you
pact
do
with
find
an evil
him,
elf.
Be ready.
Heir of the Dragon King, this mirror meant something to him. You meant something to him.
He's a prisoner, I imagine.
Who are you?
He's delirious. It's getting worse.
I know you're worried about him. You can't hide it by acting angry.
You.
Everything's fine here.
I'm not here to fight.
Oh, Callum should have told Ezran about their dad.
I am here to serve the king. King Ezran.
He doesn't know his dad's dead yet. I've chills. I mean, he knows now.
He won't die. He's lucky to have survived a direct attack from a dragon. But he's never going to walk again.
That is a very real reality a lot of people face. And in Soren's case, his own stupid decisions.
I'm just a prince.
Oh,
My dad is... Wait, that's not what you're saying. No.
baby.
It's gonna be okay. You had 2 of those assassiny ribbony things, but one of them came off that night.
I know,
That's
sweet boy.
That must have been when he fell.
Sweet boy.
Callum, does he know yet?
Oh, he immediately thinks of his brother. Oh, this angel.
Please, just let me go be alone. Please.
It's not safe. Oh. Oh. His friends just want to help. Bait knows he means it when he says alone. Fuck off, I don't need you. He's hiding. He's just gonna sit and work in the library. Oh god, so much is happening, and right now your little brother needs you, so if a weird masked person could help him wake up, that would be great. Is it himself as a dark wizard?
But that's the thing. It was easy. Too easy. Even though I know it's wrong.
But is it really so wrong?
Yes.
Ooh.
Is it? Yes.
Is he surviving the temptation of it? Is that the key here?
You can have unlimited power.
Is this the key here? He has to survive the temptation, right?
You can make a real difference in the world. All you need to do now
Fight it.
is accept it.
Fight it!
Destiny is...
He's probably guessed it's not good.
Save them from a problem I caused, maybe. Is that what heroes do?
He's learning. At what cost? But he's learning.
It's for the best.
Oh.
I'm glad I can't move.
What are you talking about? Soren, why would you say that?
Before we left, Dad
Oh.
gave me a secret.
These kids. I mean, Soren is an idiot 88.99% of the time. 99% of the time. But, like, they aren't bad people. They just have a terrible father that they're loyal to.
I was confused. And
and I didn't want to do it, but
Okay, I'm glad he's admitting he didn't want to do it.
I do want Dad to love me and be proud of me.
These poor
He is proud of
kids.
you no matter what.
No.
Soren, what did
These
Dad
kids,
ask
this is actually teaching a really good message to kids that don't always, just because you want your parents to love you.
kill them?
Uh-huh.
No. No,
And
that
she
can't be right.
can't believe her dad would ever have such a dark thought.
Now I can't do anything terrible because now I can't do anything.
Viren has destroyed his children. I mean, we're seeing a bit of the cost of dark magic through Callum. He's done that to Claudia. Don't do it. Stay strong. You're stronger than this. Oh my lord.
This is your destiny. You can't deny it.
Make your own choice, sweetheart. You know this is wrong. The easy way is not the right way. Not always.
No, I get to choose who I want to be.
Proud of
Your
you.
destiny. Destiny is a book you write yourself.
The Book of Destiny. This baby. I love that message. Destiny is a book you write yourself.
This newfound freedom?
I've been thinking about that for the last 10 minutes, and I've decided
This is very
to
Soren.
reinvent myself.
I mean, at least she's not treating him any different.
Joking.
I'm going.
Oh, I can't leave you like this. There has to be something.
Then I imagine she'll find some kind of a solution, but I also think it would be a good message if we just saw Soren adapting. I mean, destroying the hospital is not the answer here, Claudia. Is he going to find that he does have a source of the Arcanum inside of him? Oh my god! You make an excellent sail, Callum. A really great sail. It's not just he wanted to be alone, he's a small child who just learnt
Easy for me, young king.
that his father died. Oh my god. You've made a deal with the dark. Not for the first time in your bitchy life. I don't like this man. He's fine. I refuse to believe anything else.
What happened?
You probably had a nice chat with the bird.
It's worse than that.
It looked like a bird, I don't know.
The king's been eaten by a panther.
He has not.
Great job. You've been caught a ride on the banter, not in the banter.
I mean, we can be like 90% sure of this. I mean, we know he can talk to animals, but I'd still be mildly concerned that it had eaten him if I was
Ezran?
Rayla.
Hi, Claudia. You messed with something you shouldn't have messed with, and now you're paying the price.
Help! Help!
The angrier she acts, she's hiding that she cares. It's up to you to guide the ship. I really hope he's going to find he does have a source of Arcanum. But maybe humans have to reject the easy path first. Callum. You're going to get through this, it's going to be fine. It's gonna be fine. He's just going through it right now. Feels like he's drowning. He's gonna be fine. That is not a place you leave an episode, excuse me. Okay, this episode, first of all, I knew Ezran was going to find out his dad was dead from someone other than Callum in a less than ideal situation. This was a more ideal situation than it could have been. I will give them that. Like, he was able to take the time he needs. I assume he sought out Claudia and Soren so that he could find out from them what happened because they were there, they know what happened. And it would be a bit of a betrayal to know that these friends that you've been travelling with have been keeping this from you. Especially for someone as young as Ezran. He's very wise, but he's also just a kid, tiny kid as well. And I do understand why Callum didn't want to tell him. It's so to go up to somebody and crush them. But he is the king now, and he knows that. I am just... so sad for these boys, for everything they've lost at such a young age, and for the strength they're carrying it with. For Callum, he is going through it right now. Now, I don't entirely know where this is going. I kind of hope he's going to get down into his core and find that he has his own magic arcanum, that maybe humans, it's rarer for humans to have it, or he has an elven ancestor, or he, I don't know, humans have to first reject the allure of the dark magic, and when you're told that dark magic is all you can do and it's the easy path and it's so great and wonderful, you take the easy path and then you never unlock what's inside of you or something. I don't know. Or maybe he's just going to find that magic is not for him and that his real path is being a poet and he can join up with Soren. I don't know. But I am really enjoying watching him go through this journey, even though it's just like, just keep going, could be fine. Rayla, I think the angrier she got at Callum, the more obvious it was that she really cared about him. It wasn't the kind of anger at just an idiot for using dark magic. It was the anger at somebody that you freaking care about, who used that magic to help you, and now they're suffering, and you can't admit that you're feeling bad about this, so you're angry at them. But we also did see very clearly that she cares. So then Soren, he was taking that quite well. Now, obviously, in real life, the reality of being paralysed is huge. It changes every aspect of your life, and no one should ever have to go through it. But you can still have a life, of course you can, and especially nowadays with all the different technologies and things we have in like a medieval fantasy setting. Yeah, in a world as well where so much of being a man is being able to fight with a sword, and that was kind of all Soren had. If he were to stay paralysed, it would be, and I kind of feel like he must do because Claudia didn't know a way to save him, it would actually be a really good way of showing kids, one thing, kind of like the dangers of making dumb decisions, but also that you can keep going, and you can, that just because life isn't what you thought it was going to be, it's not the end. I really, really appreciated the scene where he was like, you know what, maybe it's good that I'm like this because I can't do any awful things. You know, he would have killed those boys for their dad because he wanted his dad to love him, and that is an awful thing. Now, again, he never actually tried to do it. We know he was thinking about it, but it's not like he was gonna chop off their heads and then he didn't or did. You know, maybe I would like to think when it got down to it, he would have been like, I can't do this, but we'll never know at this point. But him admitting that to Claudia is huge as well, because I think she's finally going to stop and realise for the first time in her life that maybe her dad isn't right. Maybe he doesn't have all of the answers, and it's so natural and normal when you're a kid to look up to your parents. And for people that are with abusive parents or with parents who are leading them down dark paths, it's easy to just assume they know what's right and that they know the right thing. And I think this is kind of like a really good way of showing kids that parents don't always know the right thing, and that they don't always have your best interests at heart. They're just, you need to, if something your parent wants you to do goes against your own morals, to stay firm against it and not give in. But regardless, it was a really good scene for Soren's character when he admitted it, and for Claudia to finally realise, because to her, it was just, you know, it didn't sit right with her that her dad was suggesting she should let Soren get hurt and grab the dragon egg, but I feel like it was easy to kind of ignore the unsettling feelings she had from that, whereas this is a black and white scenario. It's going to be interesting actually the next time Claudia and Viren come face to face, what that is like, and also what Ezran exactly wants from her. I assume it's just something to do with his dad. But yeah, this was a very sort of deep episode, given that this is a kids show, and that's what I absolutely love about how this show is able to work deep fantasy plot lines but also deep real human plot lines. So I really enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring, and thank you for watching.